What's going down, everybody? Welcome back, man. So check it out, dude. It's a rainy day, and it's gonna be a rainy day for the next 2 or 3 days, man. So my son and I are leaving work today. We're coming down the freeway, man, and it's raining hard, dude. Next thing I know, it's raining hard inside my truck also. So today we're gonna jump into this right here, man. It started coming from here. And from here, look, you can still see where it was running down right there, man. So I gotta pull these off, pull this panel off, and see where it's coming from up top. Look, you can even see where it was coming right here. So I didn't know I had that issue. I really didn't. But I know now, and it happened on the driver's side in the same spot. So we're gonna go through this. I'm on the passenger side of the truck right now. So y'all sit back and relax, and we're gonna get into a rainy day special. Let's jump right into this like we always do, guys. So I pulled these off. One thing to note, this one comes from the bottom and it hangs down like that. And then this one comes from the top and hangs down like that. Now, another thing, I used a screwdriver and you have to be careful. Do you see how it scarred that up right there? But it didn't really mess the front up too bad. I'm hoping it doesn't look too bad, but it is something you have to do and my trim tool wouldn't get in there. Now, it looks like a 10 millimeter in there. There's two of them. That one's dark. It's hard to see that one, guys, but it's dark everywhere, dude. It's raining off and on all day. So I have my 10 milli and they're not that tight, man. I mean, look, it's loose. That close. So I'm gonna set y'all right here on the dash, man. Hold on. Let me get you set up, I'll click you back on. All right, we got y'all on the dash now, man. So, loose, like I stated, man, they're not that tight. They don't need to be, it's just a trim piece. So we're gonna back this one all the way out. And I'm just using a 10 mil, and I actually have an 1.5 inch, 1/4 inch extension with a ratchet. Simple as that. There's one. We're gonna put them in our console and see. Well, not to see, so we can keep track of them. And then there's two, they're a little short-winded. Once again, fine thread. So I do believe, yeah, there we go, right there. I mean, super simple, guys. Wow, look at that. Look at that, dude. I gotta get that camera. Look at this. Man, dude, that is not it, guys. Now we're on the driver's side, guys. We're gonna go ahead and pull this one off too. It's the same thing, it's leaking also. The water's coming out here. I mean, it's the same exact thing. The only difference here is you have your steering wheel in the way. But if you have a tilt wheel, you're good to go. Just tilt it down. That looks like a 10. That's a 10. You just got to get it lined up there. There it is. Same thing, man, not very tight. Which, with me stating that just to let y'all know that we don't have to go back with it super duper tight. We just want that panel to be firm. We're not looking at breaking anything. There's one, same style bolt, fine thread, short-winded. Get that on there. So like I said in the first of the video, you know, both sides is doing it. And so I was looking at the other side, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it looks like it's coming from the drain. The drain for the sunroof. See, this one's got some water in it right there. You see it right here. I hope y'all can get that on the camera. That's not right. Now, what I was looking at, and this is why I was taking it, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to take this off, man. So the first thing I'm going to state is that This is the absolute very first truck I've ever owned with a sunroof or a moonroof, whatever you want to call it. Now, see, if I'm not mistaken, guys, this is your drain for your sunroof right here, this blue one. Right, and I have one on the other side too. Now, what I'm curious about is this drain hose leaking? Or where is the water coming from? It's dry around the windowsill there. That's all dry. 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 Let me grab my light real quick, guys. Oh, we're back on the passenger side, man. So this is your drain for your sunroof. Now, that's the only thing that's wet is this drain tube. Now this is your curtain airbag, man. So y'all be careful around that. If you're in your truck and you're pulling panels off, this is your airbag. So be careful around that. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set y'all up and point y'all onto this hose. I have my sunroof open. I'm gonna pour water up here through that drain, and then we're gonna see if it starts leaking out of this hose anywhere, or if water starts running down this hose. And if so, we're gonna jump to the driver's side, do the same thing, because everything is dry in here. The windowsill is dry, this is dry, this insulation right here is dry. It's just right here. This was laying right there where it was leaking. So that's what we're gonna, oh, I don't even know if y'all could see that, man. So it's leaking right here, right? This is dry. All of this is dry. This is wet, but then again, this blue hose is wet too, right there. And then down here, where it's all dry, it's all dry. So we're gonna jump into this. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure. So let's do this. We're gonna dry off every bit of it we can get a rag to, right? We're gonna start from fresh. We're gonna start from scratch. All right, here we go again. Whoa. Well, that didn't go over very well, did it, guys? Well, there it is. Well, well, well. That made a mess, fellas. I mean, everywhere, dude. That came out everywhere, man. Wow, dude. So I have a break or something in here. I can't really tell. Look at that, dude. It made a mess on everything, man. Wow. That wasn't cool. All right, man. On the driver's side, guys. So. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pour some water in the top. We're gonna see what happens. If it comes pouring out in the same spot, I mean, at that point, I gotta pull my headliner out, guys. So here we go. It's definitely not my drain hoses, guys. It's not these drain tubes, man. Because when I pour water, I'll show y'all here in a minute, it's draining out where it's supposed to. So something else is going on. Yeah, it's not them drain tubes. So let me, I gotta try to set this camera up for you guys so I can show y'all that these drain tubes are actually working. I guess we'll do them on both sides, man. We're gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna need a sunny day. I have to pull all my trim panels out and pull the headliner out of the truck and see what's going on with this sunroof. Plus, once I get it closed, I'll show y'all another thing that I just noticed with it. And I also had a comment on my YouTube studio page about adjusting a sunroof. So we're gonna get into that also. But let me give y'all a shot of this before we wrap all this up. This ain't gonna be the best shot. Your drain is right here on your door. So let's pour this water in here real quick and show y'all what we got. See that? So that lets me know the drain's working and it's not coming out of there. So let me close this sunroof. I'm probably gonna leave. No, I'm not gonna leave my panels off. I'm gonna put my panels back on and then that'll be that, dude. We know now that it's not the drain tubes and I do have to pull the headliner out. Here it is, guys. The sunroof's buttoned up. We're about to wrap up this rainy day special. So I want to show you this gap right here. I mean, that's 5/8 of an inch. Over there, it's about a 1/2 inch. Oh, let me pick this camera up. It's about a 1/2 inch on that corner. Now, that is something I have to address. And now that I know that my drains are not leaking on or in my truck here, right? These drains here, these blue hoses, I got one on each side. Now that I know they're not leaking and it's further up, I have to take the headliner out. At the same time, like I stated earlier in the video, I had a comment about how to adjust your sunroof. So, with that being said, there's gotta be a way. I know that it was installed flush the very first time it was put in this truck, or they wouldn't be able to sell the truck. So, we're gonna jump into that. Unfortunately today, it's a rainy day, and we're not gonna get into it. Hopefully this weekend will be sunny, and we'll pull out all the headliner, dude. Everything, right? And then we'll see what we got. We'll see what we gotta do to get it fixed. And then that'll be that, dude. And we'll also adjust the sunroof. We'll go through the whole thing like we always do, and that'll be what's up. So I'm gonna go inside, edit this video, get it out to y'all. I hadn't seen y'all in a while, so that's what's up, man. I appreciate you guys hanging back, enjoying your, well, rainy afternoon with me, and that'll be that, dude. So with all that, dude, keep living the dream, doing your thing, like and subscribe, and we got to get into this a little more in depth.